Hey folks, it's Real Honesty with John Ritlin. I'm John Ritlin, and I'm going to talk about some of my favorite I Quit matches. Seems fitting, and I know I love Punk, but the whole quitting thing, it seemed to be fitting given the shirt that I wanted to wear. So there have only been want to say like 19 or 20 I Quit matches that have been recorded in WWE. There have been submission matches, obviously, and stuff like that, so I don't count those. I count ones that are strictly under the I Quit stipulation. If I count submission matches, also, don't get me wrong, there's been some classics there, but it would defeat the purpose as we're just going with the I Quit theme. So I may go over some of these in detail, may go over some of them briefly, but these are six that I personally enjoyed, and I hope you enjoy the list. Number six, Jeff versus Matt at Backlash '09. A feud that I didn't particularly care for, but I will give them credit for going more all out in this. And I mean, yeah, they went all out to a point at Mania 25, but this was a bit better because at least they were putting the I Quit stipulation there, and Matt had pushed Jeff to a breaking point to where even when Matt was, was immobile or whatever and couldn't say anything, he was like saying I quit, and Jeff still, beat him down and everything afterwards. So that fit. And then the Hardys got back together like a few months later, and it made no sense. It was kind of weird. I mean, Matt's heel turn wasn't a bad idea, but with Jeff leaving the company, it seemed to, his face turn was hastened and done awfully quickly, like out of nowhere. Still, the I Quit match was pretty fun, even with the fluky finish. Number five is Cena versus JBL, mainly because of the amount of blood. Good God, Cena bled a ton during this. So did JBL, don't get me wrong, but Cena bled a ton. I mean, he's known as Mr. PG and stuff like that, but if you watch a match like this, my God, did he bleed intensely. And he bled crazy in the Elimination Chamber at New Year's Revolution just a little bit after this, about 8 months after this. It was crazy. It was good stuff, and JBL was a good heel here and really seemed like he obviously wasn't going to win the title back, but still it was a good I Quit match. It was one of the few good I Quit matches that Cena's ever been in, and in fact the only one that I have on my list as far as best. And yeah, okay, the finish where JBL says I quit before Cena could bash him with a pipe, and then Cena bashes him with a pipe and knocks him through the windows anyway, the windows in the entranceway that are made of breakaway glass. Still, for all the blood spilled and for the carnage and for the effort that both these men gave, this is number five. Number four, Chavo versus Ray. It was the last match. It was right after No Mercy, 2006. Ray needed knee surgery, so this was a way to write Ray off of TV so he could go get the knee surgery. And Chavo, who by the way seemed like he was in the right even though he was a heel, he felt that Ray had piggybacked off of Eddie's name. He hadn't, to be fair. Ray was just slotted into that role. But Chavo had a point. Like, I should have gotten that attention. You used Uncle Eddie's name and stuff like that, and you used it for your own benefit, and then you failed to win the title. You failed to keep the title, or you failed to honor him with winning the world title. So I had to take it away from you because if you remember, Chavo cost Ray the match against Booker T in the summer of '06. And they had feuded a little bit. They feuded on a couple pay-per-views at this point, and this was a way to basically write off the whole thing. Because, like I said, Ray needed knee surgery. So it was good stuff. It was a creative way to get Ray to say, I quit, by having Chavo target the knee, especially at the end. And it was a good way, and then it led to an awful match for Ray's return at SummerSlam '07. But whatever, let nothing take away from the fact that at least for this point, Chavo got his revenge on Ray. And it stuck around for quite a while. Ray wasn't seen for almost a year. And then number three, Mankind versus Flair, SummerSlam '06. Okay, admittedly, the whole thing with Melina quitting for Foley, or Foley quitting because Melina was in the ring, was kind of stupid. But my God, both Foley and Flair bled heavy, and they bled hard, and they put on a pretty damn good match here. I mean, especially for the age that both these guys were, especially Flair, who was nearing 60 at this point. I think he was 56, 57 when he did this match. And yeah, okay, the finish was a bit weak, but still, the match up to that point was just tremendous and really made good use of the I Quit stipulation. So that's why it's here. Number two, Beth Phoenix versus Melina. A bit shocking, I suppose, for anybody that knows that I'm not the biggest Melina fan. I don't hate Melina. I've just never been the biggest fan, and I've gotten in arguments with people, idiots in particular, that on Twitter that want to claim that Melina's the greatest thing ever. No, she's not. Melina was a very good worker and certainly deserved a little bit better than what she got. But however, her attitude kind of got in the way of that. But still, her and Beth had a great feud, and it was tremendous stuff here. It was fantastic. It was well done. It was a creative finish, and it was nice to see these women being able to use the environment, use the stipulation, and inflict pain and everything, and do it in a way that showed, hey, women can still be really good wrestlers, even during this time when women's wrestling was not seen in WWE, was not seen as that great. So that's why it's number 2. And number 1, Mankind versus The Rock, because as uncomfortable as this match was, and my God, it was uncomfortable. I mean, all those chair shots, sweet bleeding Jesus. Why did Foley and Rock do that? I mean, I know that Foley got upset at Rock because he got carried away, and Foley probably doesn't even remember half the damn match. He probably has to watch it on tape and, to see it. But 11 unprotected chair shots because he couldn't get his hands up. It was so hard to watch. It's like I'm cringing just thinking about it. But it was a damn good match. It was a damn good match, and both Rock and Foley, both Rock and Mankind, such great chemistry. 4 straight pay-per-views that they had matches on, and it was great. It was a great feud, and it led to a great teaming a little bit later when Rock had turned babyface. So it's really good stuff, even as hard as it was to watch. So that's what I gotta say. Do you agree? Do you disagree with my top 6? Like, share, comment, and subscribe. My Twitter link is in the description. It's been Real Honesty with John Ritlin. I'm John Ritlin, and I will see you soon.